President Donald Trump's first 100 days have shaken the foundations of American politics, governance, and diplomacy. Sweeping executive orders, economic shocks, Trump's rapid-fire decisions have unleashed change at a scale and speed unseen since Franklin D. Roosevelt. But with consequences the nation is still struggling to absorb. Barely 20 days in, a controversial post by Vice President J.D. Vance signaled a new era, open defiance of judicial checks on presidential power. The Trump administration has aggressively challenged the balance of power between the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, ignoring slow-walking or contesting over 100 court rulings. While Trump insists he will follow the courts, critics warn America's constitutional system is being stress-tested like never before. Trump's radical reimagining of governance accelerated with the creation of DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk.
And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. Perhaps you've heard of it, perhaps. Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
Musk vowed to gut bureaucratic waste. Within weeks, critical agencies like USAID and the Department of Education were dismantled or hollowed out, triggering lawsuits, public outrage, and fears over national security vulnerabilities. Trump's sweeping tariffs, some as high as 245%, unleashed panic across global markets. The S&P 500 nosedived, US bond markets froze, consumer confidence plummeted to a 3-year low. While Trump insists tariffs will rebalance global trade, warnings of recession are growing louder, with inflation risks mounting.
It's going to make our country rich. We're not going to be ripped off like we have been for the last literally 50 years.
Illegal border crossings have fallen to a 4-year low, but at a human cost. Hundreds of migrants, including students and legal residents, have been detained, deported without hearings, or sent to a notorious prison abroad. Even mistaken deportations, like Maryland apprentice Kilmar Abrego Garcia, have been defended by the White House as collateral consequences.
We have to bring our country back from all these criminals that Biden allowed to come in. These are world-class criminals and people that are insane, people from jails, murderers, drug addicts, drug dealers. And, we have a country. We have to be proud of our country. We can't let these people stay, and the courts are allowing them to stay. And we're just not going to allow it. So hopefully the Supreme Court will come to the rescue of our country.
Trump has waged open warfare against elite universities, major media outlets, and art institutions. Billions in federal grants have been frozen.
First, when it comes to Harvard, as I said, the president has been quite clear they must follow federal law. He also wants to see Harvard apologize, and Harvard should apologize for the egregious anti-Semitism that took place on their college campus against Jewish American students. There were professors who said that he had engaged in discriminatory behavior against Jewish students. Of course, you had the former president of the university saying bullying and harassment depends on the context. You also had an encampment on Harvard Yard that we all saw play out.
Universities have been coerced into altering curriculums. Media organizations have faced lawsuits, settlements, and pressure tactics unseen in modern American history. Diversity, equity, and inclusion programs have been dismantled across federal agencies, universities, and even private corporations. In some cases, historical references to black and female service members have been scrubbed off from official records, exposing the deep cultural reshaping that is underway. CNN polls show Trump's approval sinking across women, young voters, independents, and Hispanics. Confidence in his handling of the economy, immigration, and governance has sharply eroded. Yet, among the MAGA Republicans, faith in Trump remains ironclad. Even as fears rise that American democracy itself may be under existential threat. Trump's first 100 days were not just policy shifts, they were a political earthquake. Whether this transformation leaves a permanent mark or sets the stage for deeper national turmoil will be determined in the battle still to come.